All right, Wandering Otters, here we are.
At the
Day
English Bay.
at the, well,
Bay.
Spanish Bay.
Spanish Bay.
This is day 3 of 17-mile drive we're sharing with y'all, and we're doing it one spot at a time. We may not get them all on this time, but we're going to do our best. There are 17 different spots on 17-mile drive. Is it 17? I forget.
We won't get
Anyway.
that many.
Maybe not. All right. So, what do you have to say, guys?
Hi everyone, I hope you're having the nicest day as we are.
Some thought the Spanish Inquisition might be too tough for politics.
Yeah.
I better explain that. Paul's gotten into Monty Python. The spam routine skit was a gateway for him, and now he's getting into all kinds of Monty Python humor. So he just did the Spanish Inquisition. Google it, but anyway, if you're a Monty Python fan, you'll recognize that. All right, spin at Inish Bay. Spanish in, or this is Spanish Bay. The inn is to our left, and the bay is to our right. Okay. I'm going to go out and show you a little bit here, let you see the sights and sounds, and let you know this is it. And by the way, over that way is Monterey Peninsula Country Club. And just a little side note, you really have to be rich and, how shall I put it, European descent.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And be part of the Germans.
All right, that's enough.
Right, that's good. Yeah.
We're part German, Paul.
That was
Yeah, right, okay. All right, so here we are at Spanish Bay. A lot of surfers like it here. It's pretty cool waves, so they pay their money and come on in here and surf the bay. I guess Spanish Bay extends from all the way from Asilomar on over to this point right here. But there is a little historical placard over here, and I'm going to read it and share it with you. So there. By the way, if you are an RVer, it is not really recommended to do this loop unless you have like something certainly under 35 feet, but you'd probably be better off if you're under 30 feet. Okay. So, the inn at Spanish Bay. From the Spanish to the inn. The small bay before you is Spanish Bay, named for Spanish explorers of this area. During the winter of 1769, a group led by Gaspar de Portola, governor of Lower Baja California, camped near here. They were looking for Monterey Bay, but on that particular trip never found it. On a trip the following year, they discovered their mistake. The boardwalk is a part of a Pebble Beach walking trail. Also, this boardwalk that you see right here. Right. That boardwalk. Handicap accessible, so that's good. This boardwalk is part of a Pebble Beach walking trail between the inn at Spanish Bay to the north and Bird Rock to the south. Before the inn, which opened in 1988, a sand mining operation was here from the 1880s until 1973. Since 1986, Pebble Beach Company has been working to restore the fragile dunes damaged over the past century. So how about that? So the whole of Pebble Beach was basically the Great California, I'll say robber barons, but railroad barons. Stanford, Crocker, I think a few others I can't name or come to mind, basically founded or bought and formed a consortium of some kind here on the area that is now Pebble Beach. So Yeah, little history for you. And once again, there's Santa Cruz. So if I orient myself and go direct the same line that I drew when I was up at Huckleberry Point, I would draw that, and I could probably just see Huckleberry Point somewhere up there on that hill. That's where we were yesterday. All right, actually today, but we're what you saw yesterday if you're following along, or in the last video if you're binging. All right, let's hear the pretty birds. Pretty bird, pretty bird. Oh, yeah, and one more thing. Let me show you on the map here. There we go. So here's Pebble Beach, and by the way, yeah, this is robber baron land. And here we are at number 3, the inn at Spanish Bay, or Spanish Bay. And then there's the inn. And then there's Monterey Peninsula Country Club. And there you go. All right. Raft of Wandering Otters, thank you for joining us. Please continue. See you in the next one. Oh, yeah, and our next one should be Restless Sea and Point Joe. We'll kind of combine those together. How's that?